Ugh, the grill streak. What a shithole. This place should be called Listeria Wagon.
They call this place Redneck Chipotle. It's so good, it's worth spending the rest of the afternoon in the bathroom.
Looks like that chef's still alive. Guess he ain't been eating his own food.
Chad eats more chaw than food.
You kill it, Chad grills it. That's his motto right there.
I wouldn't eat anything from this guy if I were you. Trust me.
I love Chad. He's a fucking hoot. His burgers ain't half bad, although I swear he puts chewing tobacco in them.
He makes the very best burgers, you know.
This guy brings new meaning to the term street meat.
Well, I like the food here, and I know what I like.
Chad's burgers are the bomb, but I would recommend you don't ask him whereabouts he got the meat from.
I sometimes bring dates I'm trying to impress here.
Well, if you're into roadkill with a dash of asphalt, go ahead and fill your belly.
I ate at the grill streak once. It was the ex-husband's idea. Got a piece of tire tread in my burger. Huh, never again.
You know, most folk don't tenderize meat using tires.
I once talked with Chad for 3 hours. Didn't understand a word, but it was entertaining as hell.
Oh boy, I tell you, I could go for one of Chad's bison burgers right now.
Keep talking like that, and I'm going to order.
Chad's grub tastes good, even though it's roadkill.
I'm a strict vegetarian whenever I'm near this guy.
It's gross. That's all there is to say.
That's the Harris place. Kim and I used to go on double dates with them. But we stopped going because they wanted to do the swinger thing. Kim was a hard no. I was a soft maybe. I'd take a look inside Sun Outfitters. They left in a hurry and there might still be some gear in the shop.
Oh, we used to get all our gear from here, except the illegal shit. Now, the illegal shit, we would get all our real good illegal shit from... nowhere. Deputy, there was no illegal shit involved. Afternoon.
Bet there's leftover stuff in the outfitters. Probably had to pack up fast.
I set my very first fire here, and I never even got caught for it. Shit, did I just confess? No, there's got to be some kind of statute of limitations on that, right?
Look at that! Trains! I love trains.
No shirt, no shoes, no service at that place, right? So one day I walked in there buck naked except for a t-shirt and flip-flops and still got no service.
Used to steal slushies here when I was a kid. If I was feeling extra bold, I'd swipe a bunch and mix all the flavors together.
Well, fuck me sideways. I heard about a missile silo here, but I've never actually seen it before now.
Just think, in the 80s, these things could shoot a rocket that could level St. Petersburg.
One of the father's fucking gates I keep hearing about. Pretty sure this one's John's baby.
John Seed's silo is tricked out pretty good from what I heard. God only knows what's down in there.
Now, there was always a rumor going around that back in the old Cold War days, this place had one of them nukes that was aimed at Moscow.
Daddy said they probably have a hidey hole just in case. On the gas station around here, prices suck too.
I used to steal porn mags and smokes from this place. Oh, man, I'm getting a nostalgia boner.
One of the only places to gas up around here. Worked here years back, but they caught me skimming from the register. Never called the cops, though. Gotta respect that.
I can't tell you how many times I've seen people smoking outside of that gas station. It's so dangerous. People forget smoking makes cancer, y'all.
You're better off pissing in the woods than using those restrooms. Trust me on that.
When I was a kid, 3 high schoolers died in this reservoir. They were Merle's friends. I always figured that's why he hits the bottle.
I'm so happy the Peggies didn't fuck up our water supply. I never figured out why they didn't.
Peggy's got this place locked up tight. Used to be a gold mine. As a kid, I'd dig around in it, thinking if I found gold, it'd make my folks happy. I never found shit.
What the what? How's that place still standing? I hear explosions from that mine the other day.
I forget how long this mine has been abandoned for. Everybody still thinks there's gold in there. Idiots.
I did sweet tricks off the old shit at the mine, skateboarding. Only trick I ever landed, though, was my ass in the hospital.
Hey, partner, you're standing at the Catamount gold mine. People say it's been cleaned out, but don't the earth always make gold?
I hate seeing things abandoned like this. It's just lazy.
Some say this mine's haunted, but they're lying. Came down here once with my buds and we didn't see a single ghost. Blows, man.
Every once in a while, tourists go in there thinking they'll find gold. It's just dirt. The gold's all gone.
Shit. I remember this area growing up. Used to be a mine back during the gold rush.
Hard to believe that dipshit Zip owns all of this.
My dad should stay away from that old mine, but what's he know? He puts juice in his cereal.
People here always thought they'd make it rich finding gold. Fat lot of good gold does you when you're dead.
The Wellington place is like an urban legend. Supposedly, they dug underneath their property and hit the jackpot.
People always said the Wellington gold mine was urban legend bullshit. But I think it's really here somewhere.
That grain elevator is a perfect sniping spot. I'm sure I'm not the only one thinking that.
In the early hours of the Peggy's going crazy, that grain elevator saw a lot of action. Not sex. Fighting, I mean.
What the fuck is this? Sheds? Always been rust buckets since I drive past, man. Don't give a fuck.
That's Zip's place. Mind your step, he's got unconventional home security going on.
I always thought Zip was a donut short of a dozen. But turns out he was right to be worried about Eden's Gate.
The guy who lives here loves explosives. Rumor is the place is a minefield.
If you're being for real, I'll tell you this, my respect for Zip just shot up.
It disgusts me that I share a tax bracket with the man who lives here.
Well, Zip told my dad that the Chinese manufactured global warming so they could torpedo U.S. manufacturing.
Zip has a flair for the dramatic. I try to avoid dramatic people.
Yeah, but you sure don't want to be on his bad side.
I'd watch my step round this guy's house.
Zip's always been crazy. He thought everyone was out to get him. Shit, in this case, he's probably right.
Zip knows everything about everything.
Zip's got a lot of interesting theories, like, did you know 9/11 was perpetrated by interdimensional vampires? See, I didn't either, but apparently that's a thing.
Yeah, Zip's pretty out there.
It makes me physically ill to see the way Zip squanders his money.
I met the owner a couple times. He's weird.
Zip lives right here. Now, my daddy says that Zip don't like no one, but I know for a fact that Zip loves Clutch Nixon. Sometimes my daddy just don't know shit.
One time, Zip told me that a race of evil machines lives on Mars and they come from spider eggs and they want to wipe out mankind. But what he wouldn't tell me is the name of his drug dealer, because that guy got the best shit.
That's the Flatiron Stockyard and Auction House. Never been there myself. Never saw the need to.
When my folks were getting high, which was mostly, I used to love coming here to see the auctioneers. Fuckers talked so fast it made me laugh.
You smell that? That right there's a smell of America. Bit of crap, bit of blood, a lot of promise, and a couple big old nuts.
Zip owns this place. He's got a bunch of land around here. He comes from old money.
Never ever take a summer job at a stockyard. You go home with boots full of shit and blood and not a lot of cheddar.
They used to sell a shit ton of cattle through here. Looks like the Peggies use it now.
What a shitty place to die even for a cow. Animals deserve dignity, you know. I'll at least give them a warrior's death.
The official name of that is Henbane River Rail Bridge. With all the loops I done under it, they should name it after me.
Tried to write my name on that bridge with spray paint once. I leaned over the edge, and I pissed myself. Yeah, it was too fucking high for me. I got scared and I peed myself.
A lot of stupid teens have done a lot of stupid things on that bridge. I'm one of them.
Yeah, this is Bradbury Farms. The wheat here is supposed to be pretty good. I wouldn't know, though. I stopped eating wheat after I found out about cereal. You know how it was created to lower the sex drives of people.
Kim don't believe me, but I've seen a bunch of aliens by those hay bales.
Bradbury Farm used to have the best wheat in the valley. Or so they said. I mean, who can tell the difference, right? Wheat is wheat.
Bunch of religious types tried to start a school here years ago. It didn't take.
I'm pretty sure that's the school my dad went to when he was a kid. My dad sued them. He never told me why he did that. That school must have sucked.
God, I hate school. Any school. I just hate them.
All right, you've wandered into Clutch Nixon land. Go do it up, deputy.
So this is the very lot that I taught myself how to do donuts in and shit. Yeah, I stole all my neighbor's phone books, and I stacked them up, and then I had my cousin down on the pedals. Pretty smart for a couple 7-year-olds, especially considering all the paint chips we ate.
Clutch Nixon. A lot of time and money spent on a guy who did his damnedest to melt his face off for an audience. I prefer humbler heroes, but whatever.
I don't get why everybody's so obsessed with Clutch Nixon.
I used to dress up as Clutch Nixon every Halloween.
This place is metal. I come here all the time. Dad don't like it much when I come back with his truck all bunged up.
Always been a little side dream of mine to buy this place and open up a distillery. But with the kid, my side dreams are gonna have to wait till I'm retired.
Wolfgang Dodd owned this place. Nobody knows if he joined the cult or ran off to Cuba like he always talked about.
Dodd's dumps, come dump your crap on us.
When my mama told me about the boogeyman, I'm not gonna lie. I thought about poor old Dodd there. I figured he was the one who broke all those fridges like some reverse Midas touch shit.
Dodd's dump. Wouldn't spend too much time there. Place is a dump. Like, for real.
Old Wolfgang Dodd fucked off to Cuba around the same time the cult rolled in. I wonder if he made it.
I can't believe that cult tore down Dodd's dumps to build this ugly-ass warehouse. What the fuck?
Don't touch anything at Dodd's, man. Guy always seems sick to me. There's gotta be lead or fridge juice or something coating this whole stinking place.
Where you are is the Sawyer place. They filed a complaint about me flying too low. Could have said something to me first instead of calling the law.
Used to be the Strickland farm. Hope they're okay.
I like the Stricklands. They own that farm. They were like the first Eden's Gate haters here in the valley.
Stone Ridge Hunting Lodge, man. Oh, I think I passed out there buck naked once. Or wait, no, it was 10 times at least.
Folks used to hunt up here when I was a kid. Now look at it.
Pretty sure this is where they train more cult fuckers.
That's the Stone Ridge Chalet. It's where the Peggy soldiers would go to get better at aiming.
Never got the chance to hike up and stop over at the lodge. Well, guess I kinda am now. Not exactly a picnic, though.
Word is, Jacobs converted all the old lodges up here into training facilities for his army.
That's the writer's place. He's an odd fucking dude. He has a hard-on for all things Bigfoot.
That guy over in that cabin over there, he keeps going on about Sasquatches and Bigfoots and stuff like that, and I will tell you, it is freaking me out.
I've seen the dude who lives here. Likes to write or something. Super into Bigfoot.
I was attacked by a turkey right around the train tracks there. I haven't eaten turkey meat since that day.
This is how you get into the South Park. Good bottleneck for the Peggies to use.
You're at the South Park entrance. I really hated the fact that the Bunker Bunnies wanted to take over that park. Like, who thinks they could just own a park?
Careful. Peggies like to set up ambushes around here.
That's Silver Lake Summer Camp. From up here, it looks like a lot of dogs and dog turds.
The owners ran a summer camp out of here for years, but they've been laying low since Eden's Gate took over. A lot of people been doing that.
Oh, my daddy sent me to summer camp here. Yeah, and it was the first time I went skinny dipping. And if I recall, it was also the first time I got some significant leeches.
I loved playing around that dredge boat when I was a kid. It's dangerous, but a little danger's good sometimes. Don't tell Kim, but I'm gonna bring our kid here to play.
Ah, the First Lady. That was Herc Sr.'s boat. It was the only lady that could get wet with him inside.
We'd always come here and pretend that we was pirates, and we called this the poop deck. Watch your step.
Herc Sr. loved that boat more than he loved me, which is fine. I also loved it more than him.
Bet there's good parts and scrap metal in that shipwreck. Peggy's probably stripped it.
Snowshoe Lake. Beautiful, isn't it? No sexy business in the water, though. It's too cold. Trust me.
I know people say the glaciers are disappearing. They ain't. They're just turning into water.
Snowshoe Lake is one nice spot to just sit and reflect on your mortal coil. Dang, I gotta poop.
Water here will freeze your tits off.
Snowshoe Lake. Was sure to have Naked Beach until the sheriff showed up one time. I was not resisting arrest despite what the report said.
Snowshoe Lake. I went skinny dipping here once with Xander. I froze my dick off.
Seen a lot of judge wolves around here. Stay sharp.
Looks quiet down there now, but there's animals down there. I can smell them, y'all.
This is where my uncle lives, Herc Sr. Wait, is he still my uncle now that him and my aunt are divorced? Or I guess this is where my ex-uncle lives.
Home sweet home.
Careful. Drubmans don't react well to surprises. They startle easily.
Just don't let my daddy hear you say that.
Not a good place. Herc Sr.'s been beating Herc with the stupid stick for years now. They'd just as soon shoot you as look at you.
As long as they ain't Eden's Gate, I'm okay with that.
Andy Adelaide's done better for herself than Uncle Herc. Senior, that is.
Sure as hell smells like Herc Sr. Ugh.
Good old Fort Drubman. Pretty sure it's meant to keep the stupid in.
You don't say. That's what you say when you're rich and you don't give a damn, right?
Hey, that's my home you're talking about.
I think we got another super survivalist here.
Let's just leave this place soon, okay? Okay.
I heard about the Peggy's moving into a hotel up here. I'm gonna guess it's some fucked up Eden's Gate shit.
Heard bad stories about what goes on inside there.
I heard they bring people here and give them a makeover. And not in the nice way either.
I've heard this is where they take people to be put in the chair. Trust me, no one comes out of that the same.
Used to come with my folks to get away. You know, before the divorce.
Little known fact. Grandview Hotel's where I was conceived. Now, my dad had on a condom, and my mom, she was on the pill, so I'm something of a miracle. Well, they didn't call me that, but miracle sounds nicer than saying unwanted.
Pretty sure that's Jacob's place.
Another one of the father's gates. I heard talk that Eli actually helped Jacob build this fucking thing, but I don't believe it. Eli hates Peggy's too much.
Jacob's backyard. Stay frosty no matter what.
I'd heard about this place. I'll bet Xander's ass the Peggies are all over it. Ha! Not the first time I've used Xander's ass and Peg in the same sentence.
Well, I'll tell you this, I'm ready to do whatever we gotta do right here.
Damn! Look at that dam!
I was scared Eden's Gate would blow up this dam. I guess I got bigger things to worry about now.
I've seen them execute people here. They throw them right off the edge. The worst are the ones that don't die right away.
Sure as hell hope the dam was up to code before all this went down.
This place has some of the very best echoes. Echoes, echoes, echoes. You hear that? Man, man, man. It's awesome. I love echoes.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Get it? 'Cause it's a dam? Aw, man, why am I wasting all these good puns on you?
That was the old hospital. Just like everywhere else in the county, Eden's Gate moved in and used it for some fucking weird-ass sick shit.
Jacob made this place his own fortress of solitude. Got it locked up tighter than the frog's ass.
Thought about buying St. Francis, but the cost to renos wouldn't net a good return. I can see why they shuttered it.
That's the old VA hospital. Makes sense that Jacob would use the place for his fucked up army.
Oh, I hate hospitals. 'Cause they're full of old people.
I'll tell you what, this place always gave me the creeps. Gee.
That's Lansdowne Airstrip. The pilot here once stole my girlfriend, but I got him back. Burned his home down to the ground. Shit, please tell me you didn't hear that last part, Deputy.
That airstrip blows.
One of the first things the Peggies did was shut down the airstrip. Didn't want no one getting in or out.
Another place I trained for the games. I used to practice maintaining aim on the skydivers who jumped here. Don't worry, didn't shoot nobody.
Oh, I hate seeing crash planes. They look so much better in the sky.
So this poor bastard got shot down trying to get away. I don't know if John got him or Jacob.
Looks like somebody had a shit day.
Whoa. Y'all suppose anyone got out alive?
Gotta be some shit we can use in that plane. I'm sure folks died and all, but we need shit.
These bridges are the worst. No one's fixed them in years.
This place is our little oasis in the middle of all this chaos.
Home sweet home.
Thank God. We're going for a break, right? I got some bad corns to take care of.
Ranger station, huh? Think we'll be safe here?
You think Dutch owns an oven? Dutch's oven, like a Dutch oven, where you release fart after fart under bed sheets, and you know what? Fuck all y'all, that joke was gonna be great and you ruined it.
When I just started drinking, I'd go there, get ripped, and get my ass handed to me. Good times.
My daddy would come here whenever he was kicked out of the Spread Eagle.
Seriously, how fucked up do you have to be to build a giant-ass statue of yourself?
They call that fucking monstrosity Joseph's Word. The Peggies kill themselves there. That's just dumb.
Well, isn't this just about the freakiest fucking thing you've ever seen?
I just wish someone would make a giant statue of me.
Everybody's thinking it, so I'll just say it for all of us. What a huge dick!
Huh. Looks bigger from far away.
Man, my altimeter is saying I'm underground. The hell's going on here?
Why would the Peggies guard this place? What are they trying to prevent? Teen makeout sessions?
I heard rumors that the Peggies were poisoning the water supply. That's war crime level shit.
This here filtration plant's another liability in Hope County security. Should have been closed up with the mines, but no, that cost too much. Dang government.
See now, I think the Peggies were dumping drugs in the water supply here. Man, it's so easy to do fucked up shit to other people.
Always see Peggy's nosing around here.
I was tracking radio-collared wolves with Fish and Wildlife a few years back. That cave used to be a wolf den, so proceed with caution.
That tower is a good sniper spot.
Good place to watch for Peggy's up there.
I like to come here sometimes get wasted.
Is that a zip line coming off that tower? Oh man, we should zip it. Let's zip it.
The guy that lives there is a complete dick. He's the shoot first, don't bother asking questions kind of guy.
You might find some interesting gear in that house. Les Doverspike was, or is, a prepper. I never been to this diner, but I heard they used to make French toast that's dope sauce.
Bunch of my regulars eat here. Food ain't great, but it won't give you salmonella either.
They make some pretty wicked milkshakes here, and the waitress, she's real hot too.
Eden's Gate Recruiting Center. They used it a fuck ton, but since they're in collapse mode, the bunker bunnies went underground.
Looks quaint, doesn't it? Cute little info center. So much for that.
Kind of where Eden's Gate first started here in Hope County. If I knew then what I know now, I'd have burned it to the fucking ground.
My daddy says this is where it all started to go wrong. Dang Peggies.
Eden's Gate used to recruit new followers here. So strange to see them not around.
The cult recruited people here with barbecues. I went once. Worst fucking potato salad I ever had in my life. I thought, ain't you supposed to poison people after they join the cult?
So many important life moments happened at that clinic. Both of my parents passed away there. There's good memories there, too. That's Sharky's stomping grounds there. He's a bit of a firebug. If you see the odd charred corpse, don't you worry. He's on our side. I think.
Sharky's place. Ugh.
Wonder what Sharky has planned for this place.
Well, hell, if this place hasn't gone to shit.
One day I'm gonna get me a fancy-ass trailer.
This is Sharky's kingdom. No wonder it looks like shit.
Used to be a super nice trailer park here. Not anymore.
I'm just trying to figure out how the trailers got put like that.
Looks like Sharky's been partying it up round here.
Look at this place. I swear to God, they are gonna find a bunch of dead hookers here one day.
Smells like bad barbecue. Must be Sharky.
If this trailer's a rockin', don't come a knockin'. Unless you've been invited, which could happen.
Zip has a lot of, theories. Bless his heart.
Now, is my mic on? I'm having trouble. Oh, yeah, it's on.
A lot of stupid people drown here trying to find some treasure.
People keep looking for treasure around here, and I don't know why, 'cause I never found shit.
Only thing I ever found in that place was 2 broken bones and a fractured coccyx. That's the butt bone. Beauchamp Manor. Just remember, stop, drop, and roll if shit goes bad.
Water's scalding hot there. I used to come here and see stupid tourists test the water.
Shit, that water's hot. Jump in there and say goodbye to your balls.
That place used to smell like sulfur, which is bad, but now it smells like other stuff. Peggy's just ruined everything, even stinky geysers.
My granny used to rip farts in her bunker that smelled just like this.
Couple of tourists drowned here before. Lord, they must have stunk something bad at their funerals.
I'm sorry, man, I can't think 'cause of how bad it smells. It's like my nostrils have been replaced by many assholes.
This place smells like where farts go to die.
The cult killed people here. You gotta be twisted to think killing somebody this way is okay.
I wonder how many people ended up in those pools.
You know what they do to anyone they think is a sinner here? They fucking boil them alive. Water here is hotter than fuck.
It's interesting, but I'm fighting the urge to puke here.
Some sick fuck in Eden's Gate saw this and was like, we can use this. asshole.
Now, I've been to a lot of places in my life, but this sulfur pond is a place that I always tried to ignore. Makes my skin crawl. I don't know if it's fucking ghosts or what, but it's creepy.
If you're against the father, they take you here for a bath. The water here is practically boiling. I've heard of people screaming for hours.
Of course Eden's Gate uses this place. It's all just as weird as they are.
I think I'm allergic to sulfur or something.
Yeah, my daddy calls this place Devil's Own Asshole because it smells so bad.
I just want to get upwind from this place.
If the Peggies like something, all I want to do is fuck it up. Give me the word and I'll drop a bomb on it.
I used to do a lot of shooting practice around this dredge when I was younger.
Don't tell anyone, but I banged Zip in there. Worst lay of my life. Like a dead fish.
I got called in once a long time ago to do some repairs. The machinery in there is all kinds of messed up.
I heard rumors that the Peggies use this place to torture people. I was hoping it was just rumors.
Did it there once. Terrible idea. Had rust in my cooter for a week.
My dad always wanted to buy that barn. Don't know why exactly I'm sharing that bit. Verbal diarrhea keeps me from snoozing, I guess.
Everyone said this place was haunted. Who don't like a spooky place, man?
The O'Hara place is damn scary. I must have had a heart attack every time.
Some of the first people who settled this valley are buried out here.
When my old man would kick me out of the house, I used to come down here sometimes and just hang out, talk to the dead people and stuff like that. For a while, they were my only friends, really. Then I saw that movie that I'm pretty sure was based on my life.
In case you're wondering, yes, that is my first rodeo.
Granny told me this town's called Prosperity. Not too prosperous now, is it?
I think this was one of the first settlements in the whole county. Really creepy now.
Ghost towns always give me the creeps.
Hard to imagine this place being full of people.
No one comes here, man. Too dang spooky.
This place just makes me feel sadder than I already am.
Does this place have an echo? I swear I heard you say that twice.
Ghost town. Actually saw a ghost here once. No shit. I might have been high, but I know what I saw.
If Eden's Gate gets their way, the whole valley is gonna look like this.
Won't want to be here at night.
I don't get it. Why would anyone build a town for ghosts? Ghosts can't pay rent.
I remember my grandpa telling me stories about this place. Thinking about it makes me sad, because I forgot most of the stories.
I do not like this place. Even if you told me I could watch ghosts fuck here, I still wouldn't come here. Well, maybe I'd come once.
They filmed a music video here once, man. Scary as shit.
Fuck, this whole area is gonna be a ghost town soon if we don't save it.
Place used to be called Prosperity. They should rename it Shitsville.
You're near the Jones place. This kid that bullied me used to live there. I was so happy he joined the cult.
There's an old uranium mine down there. It's still radioactive.
My great-grandma used to work here. I think the job killed her. Wages were pretty shit back then.
Probably end up glowing in the dark if you go there. No thank you.
I've been in that radioactive mine a bunch of times and still haven't gotten any superpowers. Hope y'all have better luck.
This place has low levels of toxic radioactivity, I think, and not the good kind that turns you into Spider-Man, the bad kind that shrivels up your wiener.
People used to go down in that mine and take the cure. Had themselves convinced that radioactive gas was good for you. Crazy.
This place is full of stories. Most of them involve finger-banging a side piece.
Radiation helped my ass.
Radon. Just sounds wrong to me.
Hope you don't change into no mutant if you go down there.
Oh, this is a good place to shoot a movie.
Did you hear that they're filming the next Blood Dragon movie here? So fucking awesome.
Oh, are they filming something here? Let's get a closer look.
Oh, a movie shoot. You know what that means? Food table.
Who the hell is making movies in the middle of all this?
I used to love the Blood Dragon movies. Watched them all the time as a kid.
I heard they were shooting a movie here. One of these days, someone's gonna buy my life story. There's a movie in there somewhere.
Boyd family lived in that house, but they're long gone. Might still be some supplies, I don't know. Careful down there. That's a drug warehouse now. The Peggies move a lot of dope there.
This is another one of those crazy radon health spas. They shut those quacks down years ago.
Shit, I thought they shut this place down.
Oh, this is that radiation spa. Can you believe people soaked up radioactive rays for health and beauty? I'll stick to silicon and botulism, thanks.
That mine's radioactive. Don't stay there too long. You'll probably turn into a mutant.
I heard about this place. Some kind of radiation mine for health. That kind of shit is why I don't trust scientists.
My mom used to take me there whenever she'd go visit her friend. Turns out she was cheating on my dad there. I don't know why I shared that with y'all.
Fucking loony bin. Always gave me the creeps.
I don't know much about this place. It's new to me.
Did you know doctors used to finger blast women here when they were hysterical? I wish I was a doctor.
Can you think of anything scarier than places like this? Gives me the willies.
This is where I come to score chicks, man.
This here's Faith's bunker. I sure wouldn't mind exploring Faith's bunker, if you know what I mean.
So this is Faith's bunker, huh? This is where all the, where I bet she, I got nothing.
If this really is Faith's bunker, they're gonna be waiting for us.
They keep talking about these gates of theirs, where they'll go when the shit hits the fan.
The hell is this place?
That's Faith's magical mystery bunker. I'd be careful. She plays tricks on your mind.
What kind of rich-ass motherfucker has his own boat shed? Old Johnson, that's who. Fucking dingus.
I think my mic's on. The button's stuck. Come on.
Raced a lot of tractors out here. It's a good way to pass the time. Make you, kind of block out the stress of the real world.
This field's got a lot of stories.
Look, hay bales.
Couple years ago, I used this field as a shortcut. I got surrounded by a swarm of turkeys. I shot them all. Don't ever turn your back on turkeys.
If only this tractor field could talk.
Peggies are taking everything they can. Doesn't matter what.
Oh yeah, we used to come out here and race tractors for pink slips. It was like the not so fast and furious.
Not a lot of cover here. We should keep moving.
Yeah, that's a field.
Hard to tell if the Peggies are stealing it, or did the farmers just give up?
Before you and I crossed paths, I wiped out 4 Peggies in this field. Don't know where the bodies went. Food, probably.
Yeah, this place brings back memories. Finger blasted my first girlfriend over yonder.
I'd like to plow those fields. Oh, that was funnier in my head.
Wouldn't it be sick as hell if you stashed weed in one of those silos? Shit. I keep forgetting you're a cop. You're not gonna bust me for none of this shit I'm saying, are you?
Back in the day, Mike, the owner of that place, he was big into cars. I asked him to sell a hot rod to me before he gave it to the cult. He was gonna, but that cult took them all, I think.
When I go swimming, I wear a thong. Advertise what you got, you know what I mean?
Now, this parking lot I used to come to with my grandpa and light off fireworks. Now, he was usually pretty blitzed, which made it extra dangerous, which made it extra fun.
The Claggett family used to own a lot of land over here, till they lost it all. Daddy calls them a bunch of idiots for not just buying gold.
And on your left, that's the spot of my very first skinny dip. Little known fact, I was not alone.
Dylan's master bait shop. Probably sounded better in his head.
There's plenty of red wigglers inside, I'll bet.
This bait shop really makes you think about life. And fish, don't it?
I don't know if Dylan can actually fish, but he sure can drink like one.
I've been here before. Skylar's nice, but her boyfriend's a chump.
He's not the sharpest tool in the shed. That's to say he's fucking stupid.
Dylan's awesome, man. What are you talking about?
Master bait shop. Guess Dylan had a stroke of genius.
Oh, man, me and Dylan, we go back like recliners, man. You want me to tell you a story? I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you the story about how we came up with the name for this place. Dylan caught me masturbating with a handful of bait.
Masturbate. Never mind. I keep forgetting you don't get highbrow comedy.
Oh shit, Dylan's place. He's been trying to get in my pants forever, but I can't date dumb.
The name of this fucking shop. I mean, really.
Here's something interesting I found out the hard way. Dylan does not actually enjoy people masturbating in his shop.
Smells like fish.
Some of the best fishing in the whole state is walking distance from here.
Dylan's shop is near here. Watch out for his girlfriend, though. She is rude as hell. Shop's name was her idea.
Peggy's used to come here and race cars. I guess Jesus don't mind racing. That's one cool thing about him.
Langford Falls are nearby. They're pretty, if you like that shit.
Man, me and my buddies, we would dare each other all the time to jump from the top. And this one time, Crazy Billy actually did it. They never found his body. Me and my buds would come up to Rattlesnake Bridge. We'd just sit here all night throwing bottles down below. Then we got cable. Haven't been here since.
Never trusted these rickety bridges. I don't want to die this way.
Prep for everything, and no matter what, you end up dead.
Used to love going on tractor rides when I was a kid. Those were different times.
I jumped off a barn roof into a pile of hay just like that once. I landed on my head and I cracked 3 vertebrae and I was significantly concussed. Talk about a leap of faith, though, huh?
Hey, look, it's Grace's house. I bet it's full of trophies and medals and all that. Well, melted ones now, I guess.
This was where I grew up. I'd rather not hang around here too long. Don't like seeing it like this.
Fuck. Look what they did to Grace's house.
The Peggies sure didn't like whoever lived here. Didn't that girl Grace own this?
Whatever's left of my old life is down in that bunker. If you want to take anything, go ahead. I'm miles from those memories.
Grace can hold her own in a fight.
Somebody sure pissed off those weirdos.
These people deserved better. I bet Grace has some good shit in her bunker. Peggies like to use this for their damn baptisms.
That part of the river across from the shed, it's a great spot for fishing. Caught a man-eater shark there.
I watched one of their sick baptisms. After what I saw, I knew we were fucked. Can't believe what those fuckers are doing.
A lot of firsts happened in that old bus. First sip of beer, first cigarette, first time, and first fight with Kim.
Yeah, and you can get some wicked hooch here.
Moonshiners ran their business out of that bus. Can't do that with the cult around without something to defend yourself with. Should take a look.
My dad used to come here for the hooch.
Oh, you can get the best illegal moonshine in Montana here. Oh, shit, never mind I said that, Deputy. I keep forgetting I'm with the law now. I am with the law now. I am with the law now.
My dad would stop by here to buy paint thinner. Well, I used to think it was paint thinner. Then I saw him take a swig from it.
Oh, shit. Shit. These cultist fuckers took out my favorite spot to get shit-faced on moonshine. This will not go unavenged.
This was one of the coolest places to hang out and get high. Still is, actually.
Hey, partner, you're by the Laurel place. They got laughed at for that bunker they built near the river. Now it's a pool.
Those dumbass preppers flooded their own bunker. But I bet they left something good down there.
Fucking idiots. You never build a bunker this close to the fucking water.
Larry Parker lives here. He's captain of the Tinfoil Hat Brigade. You've been warned.
Good old Doc Parker. My daddy says he's a brainy genius, but he's got a couple screws loose in there.
This place always gives me the creeps. I've seen weird things happen here.
Doc Parker is a nice enough dude, but man, is he fucked. Seriously, he thinks aliens are totally real.
This nerd gives me the creeps. If you ask me, he's up to no good.
Larry Parker, who lives about where you're at, is a doctor. But don't go to him for any help for your body. He's like a science doctor, not a body doctor.
That's Kim and Nick's place. I think he'd let you borrow his plane if it meant making the valley safer for his family.
Peggy's really thought I'd just hand over my land. It's been in my family since 19-something. If I sold the property, I know for a fact the ghosts of my ancestors would haunt my ass.
That's the Rye place. I buzzed Nick once to say hi, pilot to pilot. He wasn't too pleased. He's a cutie when he's upset.
Nick's a good guy. He never fucked me over anyway.
Nick and Kim are moving on to the having a kid stage of life, which I don't know why anyone would want to do that. You know what it does to a woman's downstairs? It ain't pretty. You ever punched your fist into quicksand and pulled it out real fast?
Kim's a real trooper. She's the favorite to win Mother of the Year. Nick, on the other hand.
Yeah, Nick's not real subtle, is he?
So that's the Rise crib. His wife Kim is hot. Even preggo as hell. Still hot.
Gotta hand it to Kim and Nick. If I was pregnant and this cult went psycho, I would have hightailed it out of here.
Nick Rye flies his plane out of here. It's a crop duster, so you can hear it coming for miles.
My dad don't like most people, but he likes Nick Rye. Probably because his name's an alcohol.
Kim and Nick used to throw these weekend barbecues, open invite. All you had to do was bring something. I miss those days.
Huh. You don't say. I didn't know that about Nick and Kim.
That there's Nick's, the local crazy pilot. You think he'll let me in his plane? Hell no, he will not.
Kim and Nick are gonna be good parents.
Nick and Kim live there. Last I saw them, they were expecting a kid. If I know Nick, he's praying for a boy.
Nick Rye's okay in my books. Just hate how loud his fucking plane is.
That's Wendell Redler's store. That family has been in Holland Valley just as long as mine.
Met Redler Jr., or was it Junior Jr.? Anyways, he came and rented a boat from us once. Seemed like a decent guy.
The Redler family are good people.
I miss the smell of that place. Red's Farm Supply. If I could bottle it, I'd wear it as a cologne.
Dunno much about the Redlers. Hear they're good people.
I try to avoid canine kennels. Never really got along with the owner, and I swear she trained her dogs to bark at me whenever I'd fly over.
The woman who owned this place was a real ass to most folk, but she was always nice to me.
That telecom tower is the bane of my existence. Can't tell you how many near misses I've had with that thing. I swear that fucking tower moves.
I used this tower to get over my fear of heights. Every day, I'd go up one more rung than I climbed the day before. It was Dad's idea.
Now, the second girl I ever finger blasted was up on that tower there. Yeah.
That is one big tower. Look at it. It's huge.
A lot of people's first times happened in that silo. Not me. That's where I had my 5th, 12th, and 69th time.
Great position, that silo. For kids with slingshots, or if you want to drop a couple piggies. This is Wendell Redler's place. People were saying he was suffering from some ailment. Thought it was grumpy old man disease.
Old man Wendell's place. Fuck that guy. I fucking hated that guy. Gave out pennies and peanuts at Halloween. What a fuckface.
That's Lisa's grandfather's place. We used to call him Old Red when I was a kid. Old people stay old looking for a long time. Hope he's good.
Never gone to Red's place myself, but I saw him out and about when I was little. He can't be taking this well.
Who gives a fuck about that old coot?
My daddy always said old Wendell here was too stubborn to die.
Think that's Red's place. Never met him, but everybody knows about him. Old as dirt.
Old Red's my hero.
Coming up on Mr. Redler's house here. Friend of my dad's. Just as fucking stubborn, too.
Old Red wouldn't give up his place without a fight. It's just that he ain't got much fight left in him.
When I was a kid, the owner, Mr. Redler, was a big, happy man. Tragedy and time as a way of changing a person.
Poor Red.
Wendell's got a lot of history. That's what happens when you get old.
Hope old Wendell's family's taking care of him. I don't like thinking about him alone right now.
Old Red used to tell me stories about his days in Nam. Dude was a bad motherfucker in his day.
Mr. Redler's a tough man who's seen a lot.
Yeah, and he's stubborn, too.
Wendell lives here? Ick. No, it's nothing personal. I just don't like being around old people outside of my nana.
This is where my mama used to come to see her doctor. I remember just waiting outside all the time, and she must have been so sick because I could just hear all this moaning and him, like, just working so hard trying to make her feel better.
Widow's Creek. I met people from all over the world at this fishing spot. It's real good. This is my favorite fishing spot. My pops hated it because he'd never catch anything here. When I was little, I felt a big fat fish rub against my legs. Stayed out of the water for the rest of the summer. Hard to believe I got scared by things like that. Depending on the season, this could be the best or worst place to go fishing. I used to do cardio up this path when I was training. My reward for running was seeing that glacial lake.
Huh. Wonder what happened here.
This is what happens when you try to say no to Jacob. Took whatever wasn't nailed down.
I hope everyone got out okay.
Looks like they left in a hurry.
Don't look like anyone's home.
They don't do fire watch up here anymore, but it looks like someone's been using it.
Bet you can't take a step in there without termites pouring out.
The weather can change real fast in the high elevations, so you want to know where to find shelter if you need it.
Good place to hide supplies.
Used to pop in here for drinks with my pilot pals. Not a good plan when you gotta fly home.
Check out that cave. I used to smoke tons of weed in there when I was a kid.
Another good sniper position. I know where all of them are.
After being betrayed, sex'll never be the same in this place.
Would always see whitetail militia hanging out here.
Oh, the park's visitor center? Boring. Oh, trust me, this place is just full of information and educational stuff. Make a man want to light a match, you know what I mean?
Always liked driving up to the lake. It used to be so peaceful out here. I'm coming back here after all this shit's over.
I don't like the bathrooms here. They're too small for banging.
When this is all over, man, I bet we could turn these burned down houses into a haunted house theme park. With real live ghosts, probably.
Look at this shit. Fucking cult are a bunch of pyros.
I know this place. Oh my gosh, Mabel lives here, and she has the cutest pussy cat you've ever seen.
Fair warning. If you see something wild here, you might not be hallucinating.
The old lady that lives here, she's real mean.
Y'all best to watch out for Mabel, 'cause, well, she's a cat lady, but not really your normal type of cat lady. You've been warned.
Holy shit. It's the crazy cat lady Mabel. I've heard of her.
I love Mabel. She's a terrible human being, but that's her charm.
Mabel's the last person who'd fall for some cult bullshit.
Yeah, Mabel's fucked. I mean, I like cats, but not that much.
Miss Mabel lives here. She ain't the nicest person, but she makes a good moonshine.
I read somewhere that cats give you a parasite that makes you go fucking crazy for them. Betcha that's what happened to her.
I'm not worried about Mabel. That old cunt can take care of herself.
So many people talk shit about Mabel. It's all bullshit.
The old broad is a cunt, but I like that about her.
Fucking amazing how people can have different stories all from like the same place, though.
How come it's always crazy cat women and not crazy cat men? You ever notice that?
This used to be a real nice place to come eat some sandwiches. Got me thinking about sandwiches. Damn.
This is a pretty rough-looking camp. Survival type show ain't clean types.
Oh, crapola! This is Bo's place. He is one badass mofo.
Is this somebody's house?
I'll bet you any money the people here have no problem drinking their own piss.
Glad to see Bo's still kicking. I was worried the cult got to him.
Doesn't look like this place is on the cult's radar yet.
Word to the wise, don't ask Bo about his weed stash, 'cause despite his whole sort of thing he got going on, turns out he don't even smoke weed.
There's a lot of preppers up in these mountains. Most of them are anti-Eden's Gate. Hell, most of them are anti-anything.
This is some top shelf naturalist shit, boy. I tell you, if I was ever homeless, I'd try and do it like this.
I worry about Bo, living out here on his own, but he wouldn't have it any other way.
In my experience, most of these survivalist folks just want to be left alone. Can't say I blame him after all this Eden's Gate shit.
I don't think Bo likes me, but I don't really think it's personal thing so much. I think it's the fact that he don't like anyone.
Honestly, I'm impressed by this place.
Elliot's not one to give up. Makes me wonder what happened.
I knew their daughter, Becky Elliott. Nice kid. She helped me rob a store once. Hope they got out before the shit hit the fan.
You know what they're doing here? They're looking into that, what do you call it, that global warming? Can't believe anybody believes that shit.
Man, I hate nerds. Always talking about safety first and this and that. There's fun shit to do, man. I want to blow shit up. Quit nerding up the scene.
Whatever they were looking into here couldn't have been that important.
I heard there was a lab in the area, but had no idea it was here.
People just trying to help. Didn't deserve this.
Y'all be careful now. I heard there's nerds hiding out here.
I've heard of this girl. Real brave staying out here alone like that.
Nerds? Well, they think they're better than us. I don't even know how they got so smart.
Conservation? Not much left here to conserve, is there?
Maybe they should have conserved their own asses instead.
See what happens when you try and do something good in this world?
Hey, man, look, it's a station leading to the future of this country. Nowhere. Yeah, I went there. Confusion.
I don't know shit about this place. Don't think I've been here.
Oh, this place has some bad memories for me. Yeah, a chick once dumped me here, broke my heart. I cried for a week. But then I rose up, like the man phoenix you see before you now.
Lanero was one of the smart ones. Got out before it was too late.
Daddy would send me here to pick up stuff for his bunker. Always with his bunker.
Careful. We'd be sitting ducks on that bridge.
Wish I had a bungee cable, man. How sick would that be, huh? Like all action hero style, as the train comes by, just jump right off the bridge like, whoa!
Bunker. Also known as a place for fucking quacks and paranoid people.
Not a bad place to weather the end of the world, I guess.
This place is gonna be guarded like Fort Knox.
I got that feeling you get the morning after a one-night stand where you're like, how'd I get here? Where's the exit? Why are my nuts so itchy?
My daddy's pretty sure they got hidey holes all over the place. Oh, cool, the old train station, said no one never.
I was just thinking, like, maybe back in the day sometime there was like a guy in a suit who had like a nice hat and his flowers, and he was sitting here waiting for his beautiful chick to arrive on the train, but she never came for some reason, and he just cried and shit like that, and the world was still all black and white. I bet that happened. McCullough's garage. Worst fucking garage. This dude rips everyone off.
This is where they stashed my chopper before, huh?
Some folks were only brave enough to fight the cult with graffiti. At least they're fighting.
People say the tunnel's haunted by the ghosts of all the people who died here.
The Peggies bring people here to interrogate them. If they don't like your answers, they toss you off the cliff.
Me and Sharky, we used to jump out at cars from the other side of that tunnel yelling, "Surprise!" Made a shipping truck go off the road this one time by accident. Everybody lived on. We had free chicken cutlets for days. We just had to pick the gravel off.
My grandpa used to come here whenever my grandma kicked him out of the house. Oh yeah, she was a bad drunk.